Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story today? Let's find out. So, I decided to combine 3 decks today. I thought it'd be fun. So we got lots of cards. Let's see on the bottom. We have 2 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. And the Sun. Okay, so those are just the splits in the bottoms of the decks. So that might give us a little insight as we go into the reading. Okay. 6 of Swords. You are leaving a situation that was not good for you. That's great. There was definitely some deception. This was probably in love. Someone that you felt very deeply about hurt you. They betrayed you. It was so bad that you had to turn your back and completely move, relocate. So let's get some more information on this. Oh, lots of cards. It's a little too much, but I'm going to just give a little, well, okay. So we got death, strength, the Sun, which we already had on the split. It's a different Sun. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. So this was definitely a family situation. And the person was, from what I'm seeing, kind of, what I'm getting, kind of emotionally arrogant. They kind of use the emotions in the relationship and love to, they were like, oh, you want me. And it's like, well, you just wanted love. And they decided to use that against you. Like instead of, you guys had this, like everything you could possibly want. Family, home, good jobs. You were moving up in the world. But this person was a bit arrogant, and they used emotions to control you. That changed this Wheel of Fortune. It caused, they didn't understand that your emotions and your love was a strength. It was actually where you stood in your power. And you came to realize, it was illuminated, that this person was never going to treat you well for who you really were. They were never going to see you as this really vibrant person who loved. They saw it as a weakness. They saw your strength, your light, as a weakness. And that caused the death of this relationship, because they were focused on things that weren't great. And so you, as we saw at the beginning, moved away from this relationship. You literally took just whatever you had. You didn't really care anymore. We got the 2 of Pentacles earlier. You didn't even care if you went from the 10 of Pentacles, which was everything, down to 2 of Pentacles. And this energy's been coming up a lot. So you made a decision. You're like, well, this is not going the direction I want. I would rather end this relationship, spin the Wheel of Fortune, go away from this awful situation and this very arrogant person who uses, love as a weapon. And you're like, no, I have the strength to stand on my own. I will always come out in the light, because that's who you are. So let's see what else we get. Let's see if we get some from this gigantic pile. I shuffled all these cards. I spent some time with them. So I've never done this before, but it's kind of exciting to do something. So let's see. The Hermit. Yeah, and the 6 of Cups. So yeah, this is past memories. You went within to deal. You went away from this awful situation. You had to regroup. You went into hermit mode. Nobody knew where you went. And you did this because, people were being very judgmental. they were like, well, you guys have known each other a long time, or, you know, for the kids, you know, you guys have all this, you guys should stick it out. And instead you had gone away from the situation because it was not bringing the best aspects of yourself to light. And you decided to go and, you know, when this spun, you decided to go into hermit mode. You decided to be by yourself and really find out who you were. And you you went back to a time when you really knew yourself, before all these I mean, we haven't gotten any swords, but, you know, except for going away, but, you know, 6 swords is a lot. And then you have this other 6, you have 2 sixes. This is manifestation. So this painful situation was what you needed. You sacrificed all that you had. You really gave up a lot, because honestly, the core of who you was there all along, and you just needed to find it. You needed to find your inner child. And so let's see if we get anything else. Any clarification. I mean, if this is your reading, you'll know who this person is. And you just need to give yourself a little more credit, because it's hard to leave a situation where someone, you know, you've accumulated all this status in the world. You know, maybe you guys were married, maybe you were just, you know, living, not just, but living together and being a family, and everybody was like, oh, you know, that's a lot of cards. Let's try a few less. Let's try this pile. This massive amount of cards. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm really getting excited about this this full moon in Aquarius. I am an Aquarius, so I always get like really supercharged around full moons in my sign. But we're also coming out of the Lionsgate portal. Like, we went through it, and now we are manifesting. And one of the awesome subscribers had a great idea that we do a 30-day challenge. So maybe it's you already started on that, because you've gone away from some really yucky situations that aren't serving you. Okay, so we got the moon, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. So yeah, when you went away from this, you found your inner child. You went into hermit mode, and behind this, you were really you were honing your skills. You were really becoming centered in who you were. You were mastering your emotions, and you were taking action and finding your passion. They couldn't stop you. And so, like, here, good times ahead. This is like, you are looking forward to the future. You are about to go on this journey. You have gone away from these things that don't serve you to things that do. And this has changed your perspective completely and utterly. This person showed up again. Yeah, they're thinking, oh, they thought when you went into hermit mode and you disappeared that they had defeated you. Little did they know that you were sitting here planning your comeback. You were just waiting for the right time. And when you found it, you mastered this. You mastered the truth. You mastered the intellect. You spent that time hermiting yourself away and really honing who you were. They thought you were doing this when actually you were doing this. A completely different thing. They're thinking because you disappeared, maybe you disappeared from social media. Maybe you disappeared from everything. You didn't speak to people. You didn't share anything, because these people had shown you that they were going to stab you until, I mean, the next sword is 10. They were not going to let you in this without it being the end for you. You know, it caused a death. And meanwhile, you were like, no, I'm enjoying who I am. I'm getting to know myself. I'm going to create. It's moving in fast. I'm going to create my perfect union. Yeah, we had this. But this was very stuffy. This was very limiting to who you were. You needed to be free. And they wanted to, by deceiving you, they wanted to cause, total destruction. But you turned everything around that you learned. You used your strength and you started giving to other people. You focused on being a generous person, and that brought you to the death of this. You took the choices you were given, and you became the Queen of Pentacles, wielding your sword of truth. And again, we have going away from heartache. You will never be stuck in this mental prison ever again. You will always choose to go towards the truth, because you are the queen, the earthly queen of truth and what's right. And if you're, man, remember too, there's no gender in tarot. This is just about manifesting, creating from a place of truth. So I love your energy. This is great. Let's see. Yeah, caused a tower, which led to judgment. And here we have King of Cups again, where you are the master of your emotions. And this is leading to new love, new companionship, new friends, new everything. And the haters gonna hate. Don't worry about them. Let's see if I get any other information, but I think that's, yeah, you've been working hard. You've been keeping things balanced. And they thought that they had done this. Little did they know that you were going to come out of retirement and kick some butt. So if this was your story, it was nice to read your energy. I'm really proud of you guys. If it wasn't your story, please check back. And please like, subscribe, and comment. I try to get back to you as much as possible, but it really helps me read your energy. So I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye. Bye, guys.